So my name's Erin. I'm the current editor-in-chief at The Gauntlet, the University of Calgary's independent student newspaper. I started school in 2008. I took 1 year off after high school. I went to McGill for 2 years and then transferred back to the U of C. I'm currently taking English and psychology. I've been involved in The Gauntlet for about 3 years. I was a sports editor last year and then just transitioned into the role of EIC last month, so that's just up and running. I'm also involved. I'm the Director of Community Relations for the Student Advocates for Mental Health, and that's a new club on campus that I'm really excited about to kind of target stigma surrounding mental health illnesses, so really excited about that as well. I first came up to The Gauntlet when I transferred to the U of C, so that was oh gosh, like 2.5 years ago, and just started volunteering, writing a lot of articles, getting involved in you know, the editing process, and just basically coming up to The Gauntlet on Wednesdays for pizza. Everybody's there, so it was a really great way to meet people as well. And I went up, just started writing, fell in love with it, and applied for the sports editor position the next year. I was actually the only one running, so that's okay, but I really enjoyed my time as sports editor as well, just meeting the Dinos teams on campus and just really getting involved in that. And then the next year I applied for editor-in-chief, and that was an elected position, so that's how I ended up getting that position. Last year I wrote a feature piece, so it was about 4 pages, I think, in the paper. It was about Tibet. I was during the time where with a lot of Tibetan protests, and so I talked to a bunch of students on campus about, you know, I talked to one girl whose grandparents came from Tibet into Dharamsala region in India with the Dalai Lama, so, and then they came to Canada, so I just kind of told that story and just told the story of the new generation of Tibetan refugees, and I really enjoyed it. It's great learning about things as well when you're doing research for pieces. So, well, when I transferred from McGill, it was new and I didn't really know anyone here, and I was kind of nervous about what this new university would you know, what opportunities it would provide, and I just have always been interested in journalism. I've always been you know, an active reader, and so I just came up to the Gauntlet just to see what it was like and filled out a volunteer form, and the rest was history, I guess. I think it's totally changed it. It's totally morphed it into something that, you know, I wasn't sure when I went up to the Gauntlet that this is, you know, was the end point for me. This is where I would go with it, but it was I don't know, just coming up to the Gauntlet, all I've met, you know, I met my current boyfriend there, and I met all my close friends, so it's just really created an environment for me that I feel comfortable with and that I enjoy being there. There's always somebody in the Gauntlet office to, you know, a friend, so I'm never lonely on campus, and it's just been a wonderful experience for me. Yeah, well, I mean, my university career has kind of been contorted. When I was at McGill, I changed my major about 3 or 4 times, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do coming into university. I wanted to do engineering and go to med school after, and I had all these goals that I wasn't sure if, you know, I just wanted to challenge myself or if that was something that I really wanted to do. So I think over the past 4 years, I've been just really changing to do stuff that I want to, and to figure out what it is that I want to do, rather than just having these like preconceived ideas of what university would be and what my life would be in university, and just being open to new experiences with that, and just really changing my perspective and changing the way that I see, you know, my future. So I guess just be open to new experiences.